And welcome to Three Questions with. Got my buddy Allan Wolf with us from WolfReel Visuals. Good morning, Allan. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Kevin. Thank you for having me.
So I asked you to come on the show today because I want to focus on a piece of your business, how you work with builders. Can you tell us a little bit how you can help builders?
Absolutely. So my first approach and my main approach is educating my clients. I want to teach them how they can grow their business and get more attention to their company and what they do. Like myself, builders are artists and they create some beautiful things. They have workshops, they have passions, they love what they do. So being able to showcase that in the best way possible is what I do and what I help builders be proud of what they create. They can have work that's framed, they can use it on their website, they can use it on social media to get more of a presence. So that's pretty much the big start for it.
I guess for me, Allan, I like the behind the scenes pictures. I want to see how this person does it, and I want to see their workshop. I want to see the beginning and then the end product. Because my problem, Allan, it's kind of funny with WolfReel Visuals, I have no visual ability. I have zero. Like if you tell me even a room is 10 by 10, I look at my wife, baby, is that good? Like I don't have that ability. So I'm fascinated by people who do, and you can see their vision and how they're going to build this room or this item. That's got to be cool to see the behind the scenes stuff.
I absolutely love it. And those that aren't visual, those are my dream clients. Speaking of behind the scenes and those dream clients, last year we had the opportunity to work with Hayward and Company. They're a timber frame company here in central New Hampshire. And they had a world-renowned cabin or log cabin builder with them named Peter Arnold. Peter Arnold is a celebrity up in Canada, and he has his own show on the History Channel. And it was cool to interview him and show a whole week's worth of progression of them putting together this massive timber frame and like behind the scenes of like where they found the wood up in Alberta and how they just pieced it all together in about 7 days.
But see, they probably wouldn't have thought of where they got the lumber. Like, okay, we're going to show the beginning and the end of the house, but just, the whole selection process of, and because they really get into it, they're picking that wood for a reason. It's not just like, okay, let's go grab that tray and use it. It's selected for a reason, and the reason behind it tells a story, right?
Exactly. Like for one piece, when you walk up to the structure, there is a trunk of a tree, and it's probably 20 feet wide. I couldn't tell you how tall because they had to drop it in place with a crane. And it was cool because Peter Arnold had some friends and he was like, hey, this tree fell up in Alberta last winter. So he called Julie and Mike Hayward and was like, hey, we're working on this project together, and I think this could be your focal point for this build. And they went up there in the middle of winter, trekked the wilderness, and they scoped out this log, and that sealed the deal. That was like what hooked them, and they brought it to their client, and the client was sold. He was like, I need that to be the entryway of my home.
So that's just a cool story that you're able to tell through those pictures. Otherwise, you wouldn't know. You would be like, how did that, how that tree get there? When you hear the behind the scenes to it, you're like, wow, that's really cool and stuff. So like you said, a lot of the builders, they see themselves as artists, and sometimes they focus on that and they forget that unfortunately all us artists have to be marketeers too. My experience, artists and marketing, kind of two separate lanes, and they don't cross over too often. So you can kind of help people understand the marketing behind. It's great to make the most amazing art in the world, houses, whatever it may be, but you have to get people to buy it at the end of the day.
Exactly. And a huge proponent of working with Hayward and Company was the video that went into this. We interviewed Peter Arnold. We have the video currently up online, and it's really fascinating to watch it kind of go viral because Peter Arnold has all these fans, and then it's engaging with not just his fans, but the local community that's like, oh my gosh, I need a log home like that. I wanted to tell a story.
Yep, and you clearly can. So, Allan, what's the best way for people to reach out to? How can they learn more, my friend?
They can reach out to us through our website, wolfreel.media. That is WOLFREEL.media. They can also reach us by phone at 603-568-3829.
Awesome. Allan, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Absolutely, Kevin.